All right. This is just somebody had asked me about this and if the pod for the Go 3 needs to be on for the GPS remote here. I just did a test and this is really cool. I didn't know this and you guys will like this. So the pod, the camera and the remote, they all work independently. What I mean by that is for the remote to work with the camera, the pod doesn't have to be connected or doesn't have to be on, which tells me that the GPS, the Bluetooth receiver is in the camera, not in the pod. I thought it was the other way around. I thought the receiver was the camera and then, or the pod, and then the camera would connect to it, but it's not. And I'll prove that to you, which is really cool. So I'm gonna take this camera and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it way out the door there. It's gonna be probably, I would say 20 feet, maybe a little bit more than 20 feet. And I'll show you where I'm gonna do it. So I'm just gonna pop up the camera. Here's the camera itself. This is the Go 3, not the Go 3S. I'm guessing the Go 3S is probably the exact same thing because the camera works with this pod. So I'm gonna move it out. Take you with me. I'm using the DJI 2 to film, so I don't have too much long before it overheats. So it's gonna come all the way over here, and I'm gonna stick it on this metal piece here, and it's not lit, so it's not on. Okay. And you'll see that the camera and the remote is not on either. Okay, so here we go. So you're going to be able to tell if the camera comes on when I turn this remote on, but I'm going to take you over. So what you have to do with the GPS remote is you have to obviously pair it first with the Go 3, and once you pair it, you just turn it on by keeping the long press on. Okay, so it doesn't do anything when you first initially turn it on. It doesn't automatically wake the camera. You have to wake the camera. So to wake the camera, I don't know if you guys can see this. To wake the camera, you guys see this? So it's on settings mode right now. To wake the camera, you just press the power button once and it will awaken the camera. It says there. And I can see my Go 3 camera over there and the green light has popped on, or the blue lights come on. So it's actually awakened that camera, and you'll see the mode that it's in. Right now it's in free video mode because I switched it last. So I can actually change cycle to time shift, to photo, and back to video mode on here. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen here. It's kind of weird with the LCD screen. So you'll notice the pod is not even on. See? It's not on. I'm going to take you to the camera. And you guys can see the camera light is on. See it? So it's right here. So the light is on. So that means that this camera turned on when the remote awoken it, not the pod. You can have both on if you connected the pod and have that as like a regular. But where somebody had asked if it works independently with just the camera, with the remote, has nothing, this can be out of the picture, which it is, because you can see the camera's on, the pod's not on, the remote's connected. And I picked the video mode cycle and I picked that one. So it tells me it's at 2.7K, 30 frames, okay, linear mode, and I have 2 hours, 51 minutes left on the video for the amount of memory on there. So watch, when I press this, and I'm about, I say 20 feet, close anyways, give or take. When I hit the record button, the camera turned on. It's actually recording now, so let's go over there. I'll leave the remote. And you guys can see that the camera is actually recording. That's pretty wild. So it works. The remote works directly with the little tiny camera at 20 feet. So I'm not sure what the distance is. I think they said 10 meters. Doubt it. It's probably going to be a little bit closer than that. So just, I'm in different rooms too, right? So I can turn it off. Okay. And the camera shut off and it's blue light on. To shut it off, all I have to do is keep the power button down on the remote. It will shut off the camera first. You'll see the camera's off, lights off. And then to press it again, keep it down, and then the remote will come off. So this is a great, great, great feature that now I can just have this remote and that little camera. I have a completely remote system that no other camera offers at that size. So this is a brilliant, brilliant feature. Anyways, guys, hope that helps. Enjoy. Ciao.